Fighter jets are expensive platforms that cost millions of dollars. However, for every Air Force out there, pilots are their most valuable asset, of course. It takes a huge deal of time, effort, investment and training to prepare a pilot for duty. But now, as with almost every domain around us, AI is taking over. Not just in phones, cars and consumer gadgets, but even in fighter jet cockpits. Take a look at our next report.
Think of any Air Force-based movie you've watched. What happens during a training exercise? The combat aviators are up against much more experienced pilots from their own side. The veteran pilots strain the skills of the younger pilots. Sounds familiar? This is pretty much the case world over. Senior pilots test, evaluate and train their younger counterparts for tougher and more sophisticated missions. However, today's reality is stranger than the fiction we've been seeing in movies. In recent decades, we've seen the mass deployment of drones and remotely piloted systems in various battlefields. They are cheaper than fighter planes, they are easy to deploy, there is no human cost involved, and they are smaller in size and relatively harder to detect. Couple this with artificial intelligence and we have a lethal mix. For several years, AI models have been trained to fly fighter jets just like pilots would. As is always the case with computer programs, they gradually gain mastery over a task and eventually beat their human counterpart. That's exactly what's been unfolding in fighter cockpits. In 2020, the US Air Force conducted a simulation. A trained F-16 pilot versus an AI model that's trained to fly a fighter jet. The results indicated that AI was much better than the human pilot. According to the study, the AI pilot maneuvered faster and more aggressively to line up gunshots against the human piloted plane. However, this was all done within the confines of a room. Taking this further, the US Air Force tried a real aerial combat scenario involving the AI and a veteran pilot. The AI model was fully autonomously piloting the F-16 aircraft, which is among the most widely produced fighter jets in the world. Mind you, this was a real-world test involving two airborne fighter planes. The scores are said to have been very close. That's largely because the human involved was a veteran aviator. If the pilot were to be any less experienced, like most serving US Air Force pilots, the AI model would have clearly won with a significant margin. This rapid progress by AI and machine learning has gotten the US Air Force thinking. Instead of getting veteran pilots to train their juniors, the US Air Force has been contemplating using AI. Veteran pilots take several decades to master their flying tricks and skills, but the AI-piloted plane uses machine learning to learn and evolve dynamically and can take split-second decisions with precision, based on what it sees and experiences. The AI model takes actions and counteractions just like any human pilot would. In the longer run, as AI evolves, a significant chunk of training of junior pilots can be outsourced to AI models. Then, the veteran pilots who usually train their juniors can be deployed for complicated and highly demanding missions. Imagine if one side deploys multiple AI-piloted fighter planes against an enemy who only has human-piloted planes. AI could cause a significant damage and cause loss of lives and affect the morale of trained human pilots. Even if an AI-piloted plane is lost or destroyed, there is no human life involved. If only a veteran fighter pilot can equal an AI-piloted jet, what would the veteran pilot do when there are multiple AI-powered planes up against him or her? US, China, Russia and many other countries are developing AI-powered fighter jets. These AI-powered planes are meant to fly along with their human-led planes and execute challenging tasks. Private firms and startups are being given contracts to develop such AI-driven solutions that can change the course and entire nature of air warfare. This also ensures that the human is in charge of the operation and AI is kept in check. However, there are obvious questions that arise amid challenging scenarios. Will AI have the ability to clearly identify friend from foe? Can AI be put in charge of taking lives? How safe and reliable are these AI-driven systems? Can they be hacked by a sophisticated enemy? And like we've been warned in movies, can AI turn against its master? Bureau Report, WION, World is One.
For latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.